Well, I was a little disappointed in YouTube because every time I link to a video, within hours or just days, YouTube is taking it down because of some problem they have with it. You know, I don't mind YouTube taking down stuff that's threatening and that kind of thing, but taking down scientific information because they don't want to have science on their channel is a bit ridiculous. So my last video was useless because both links were taken down right away. I had to go search for them and try and get them back, and then I'd look and they're gone again. So, YouTube, very depressing. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Let's go over to the board and check out what today's subject is. Or should I say subjects. So here in the U.S., Trump to undermine Endangered Species Act once again. He keeps nibbling at it, making it easier to destroy habitats. Would redefine habitat as areas with existing attributes that have the capacity to support individuals of species. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what the hell is that supposed to mean? So many environmental groups are calling it nonsense, that it doesn't mean anything. It's just Trump trying to get rid of all of the endangered species protection in the U.S. Trump will remove all protections for the natural world, including air, water, land, and habitat, for our most vulnerable wildlife. He doesn't believe in wildlife, so why protect it, right? This new proposal rule will make it even harder to save species from extinction. But isn't that what Republicans and some Democrats are all about? When Trump dies, or when Trump goes, he will take the world with him, so he thinks. But whether you like nature or not, humans cannot live without nature. And the orange man cannot do anything about that. Not a thing. Humans need nature, but nature does not need humans. But that's not all. Let's go back over to the board and see what else is going on. Over in Papua New Guinea, permission has been granted to clear-cut 280,000 more hectares of forest. 170,000 hectares of forest have already been destroyed. The purpose for the largest palm oil plantation in the world. This was started back in 2010. That's why it's so important not to use palm oil for any reason. If what you're using or eating has to do with cutting down forests, that's a very easy place for us to start preparing to make our footprint on the planet much smaller. We just don't use palm oil. Real simple. There's so many other alternatives than palm oil. Ah, boy, I tell you, that's an incredible amount of destruction in our forest. No, that's not all. Okay, next is a horrible thing. Trump's new pick for a manager for public lands here in the U.S. Let's go over to the board. Again, this is where we can help. You may have remembered not too long ago that William Perry was in a disagreement with the rest of the people in the U.S. But calls are going out for the U.S. Senate to reject Trump's pick to manage the nation's public lands. William comes from the ideological fringe of society. He will end up selling the very lands he is managing. That is what he has said all along, if he becomes that person. But he has also in the past said that no natives or colored or gay people will be put in any kind of taxpayer agencies to run the government. He believes that those people aren't as valued as whites are, and he believes that whites only should be running the U.S. This Trump person is an absolute disaster for the U.S. in every way, shape, and form, but yet there are still people that believe in him. I guess these people never go to public lands, forested areas, wild areas. They just don't care because they're indoor people only. And I'm afraid that that covers, I think, most of who follows the Orange Man here in the U.S. But it's up to us. The only way that this planet can save itself is by the humans doing it, by saving ourselves from ourselves. What do you think? You think humans are going to do it? My skepticism keeps growing day by day. But again, every person can do this by themselves. We really don't need government. But I don't see too many people lifting too many fingers, to be honest with you. There's just a small fringe on the left that cares about things such as wild places on the planet. I definitely do appreciate all the comments on the videos, especially this one, and the ups, the downs, and in case anybody wants to try a new subscriber, I've still been at the 800 mark for over almost 2 years now. They allow a few in, then they take them away. They allow a few in, they take it away. YouTube is my worst enemy. They keep messing with me because they don't like the message. What can I say?